This is it, my friends. This is the final episode of this special 7-part series of the Engage Video Marketing Podcast, the Video Strategist Toolkit series. Over the last 6 episodes, I've broken down their 6 elements, and today the 7th element that you need to master and build confidence in as a video strategist. So if you haven't listened to the previous 6 episodes, then go and do that now. Don't start here, because in this episode, we're going to look at the 7th element, which is production. But before we get into that, I just want to thank you for sharing the last 6 episodes and this episode with me here today. Stick around to the end because I'm going to share a bit more about what's next in the podcast as we move forward. But importantly, if you've got value from this series, then I'd love to hear from you. Either drop a comment below here on YouTube if you've been watching on this series on YouTube, or if you're listening on the podcast, just reach out to me in my DMs on Instagram at engage_Ben, or email podcast@engagevideomarketing.com. There are plenty of ways to reach me, but I'd love to hear from you that you've been getting some value from this episode, from this series of the podcast. And of course, I'd love to hear from you what you want to hear in future episodes as well. So let's get into the 7th element that you need to master and understand and build confidence in as a video strategist. We're talking today about production. So it's a little bit of a strange mindset shift, really, for many video producers or people that are focused on making video as part of a video marketing strategy, that production comes last in this 7-element approach. And the reason for that is really important to kind of wrap your head around. So the idea is that the method and style of production, so how you actually make the videos, what kind of production processes you throw at this, whether it be a high budget, high cinematic kind of a video, or whether it be more of a low budget DIY or, webcam recording with slides or whatever it may be. Whatever the production considerations are, need to be informed by the strategic decisions that you've made or helped your clients make in those previous 6 elements there. So by really understanding who your audience is that you're trying to reach, what the goals are that you're trying to impact on for the business, what the content is that you want to communicate as part of the strategy, what platforms you're going to distribute on, what you need to do for optimization, and the metrics you're going to pay attention to determine whether or not it's been successful. When you've made decisions around those 6 elements, use that to inform how you go about the method and style of production. Because the reality is, my friends, is that you can't, with an effective video strategy, you can't just paint everything in the same color. You can't just use the one brush as an artist, right, and create an effective painting or a good painting. Because if we're looking at production as the only types of videos we want to make are a particular style of video, then you're potentially missing so much opportunity to assist your clients to develop a full funnel effective video strategy. Now, I just want to add in here, if you are a video production company or a video producer or a director of photography or a cinematographer, and you have a particular type of video that you just love making and you're an expert at it, let's say, for example, you love making cinematic brand story films, for example, then fine. You can absolutely stick to that, and that can be your niche, your area of expertise, your craft that you create in your business. But do that with an understanding of where that content fits in a video strategy, and help guide your clients into how best to utilize this type of content in order to reach their ideal audience, with the clarity that the goal that's going to impact on is just that top of funnel awareness type goal. It's not the type of video that's going to work well at that conversion end of the journey, for example, right? So I just wanted to add here that you can focus on and build passion around a particular type of video, but when we're looking at it strategically, you can't be thinking that one video is going to work for all stages of that video strategy. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So let's talk about production, because really what it's about is, as I've kind of mentioned there, aligning the approach that you take to production to the strategic outcomes that you want for this particular video. So there's going to be times within a full funnel video strategy that you don't need big budget cinema productions, where you do want to be maybe guiding your clients to create more DIY content using their smartphones or their webcams. There is a time and place for creating content that's more rational, which is more, talking head content that's informative and educational and not necessarily, storytelling and cinematic. There is a time and a place within a video strategy to be guiding and advising your clients to not use a video production company at all. So what it's about when it comes to production is about aligning budgets and production approaches with the strategy. And there's a term I like to refer to of the inverse production quantity rule, which is the idea that at certain areas of your strategy, you're going to want to create less videos, so less quantity of videos, but you're going to want to put more allocation of budget to those types of videos. Whereas at other stages of your strategy, you're going to want to create many more videos, but you don't need to apply as much budget to those videos. So there's kind of an inverse to the budget versus the quantity of videos that is needed, depending on where you are strategically within that full funnel video strategy. So we go much deeper into that in the Video Strategist Masterclass, and obviously that'll make a lot more sense if that's still a little bit uncertain to you right now. But the key thing I want to leave you with in this podcast is the idea that as a video strategist, you can show up as much more for your clients than just a cinematographer or a videographer or a video producer. What you can do for your clients is to actually guide and advise them on different styles of production that are going to make sense for their budgets, for their goals, for their business, for their strategy at different stages. So sometimes that will be advising them, this is where you need to allocate some budget. You do need to find a decent budget here in order to position your brand in the right way with your ideal customer and to achieve the goal that you want for this video. This is not, you could say to your clients, this is not a place where you want to be skimping on production. Conversely, you could also be advising your clients and saying, for these types of videos, I recommend that you can absolutely do them in-house with your smartphone or using low budget equipment, or even using AI tools and video production tools that are free to access online. So as a video strategist, it's about guiding and advising your clients towards the right production approach for different types of videos that are used in different ways strategically in order to reach the goals that you want to reach in your business or in their business. Importantly as well, you can also add more services as a video strategist to actually potentially train and coach your clients on better utilizing the video tools that they have at their disposal anyway. So a good example of this is as a video strategist, and some of my clients as well have certainly added some new services to what they offer, which is around coaching and training people on shooting better video content with their smartphone, or using video in the sales process, using webcams and smartphones to actually engage with their prospects in the selling process. And that's not something that they need a production company for, but you can create training workshops, you can create some course material, you can create some services and products that help your clients do better video across all of their business, so that you can better help them use video to success. So when it comes to production, the seventh element of an effective video strategy, and something that I think you can not only master, but also shift your mindset around as a video producer as you become a confident video strategist, and potentially add more services, add more to your business to better guide and advise your clients towards success with video. So again, all of that, we go into a lot more detail in the Video Strategist Masterclass. And you've heard me talking about this over the last 6 episodes as we've gone through this Video Strategist Toolkit series. The Video Strategist Masterclass is really my flagship course. There's over 30 lessons in there across 7 different modules, and all of them go much deeper into all of these 7 elements with frameworks, with documents, with templates you can take and use within your business. And I'm really proud of the course. Over 150 other video strategists have gone through that course over the last number of years, and it's available for you to check out right now at engagevideomarketing.com/VSM. And you can save that $100 off the full course price with the coupon code EVM100. So as of next episode, we're going to go back to the regularly scheduled weekly episodes of the Engage Video Marketing Podcast. And let me just share with you guys, I have some really awesome guests coming up. We're going to talk with some guests who are implementing and executing video successfully within their own business, some who have gone absolutely viral internationally using video in industries that you potentially never thought you could go viral in. And we're going to talk to some experts in some using video for selling and video strategy, executing in their business. Trust me, we've got some great episodes coming up. So keep following along here. Subscribe on the Engage Video Marketing YouTube channel at engagevideomarketing.com/YouTube and follow on the podcast. Guys, I'm Ben Amos from Engage Video Marketing, and it is absolutely my mission to build confident video strategists. So I'm so glad you're here, and let me know what you've got value from this 7-part series here. And I'll be back with you next week with another, or later this week actually, with another weekly episode of the Engage Video Marketing Podcast. Thanks for joining me for this 7-part Video Strategist Toolkit series, and I can't wait to hear from you. What value have you got? Reach out. Talk to you soon.